Want to find a common denominator. The problem's rigged up. If you were to guess, what do you guys think that common denominator is? Well, we don't know for sure. We got to factor this, right? So we're going to do the box method. We'll guess and check. I'm going to say x squared minus 4. To get x squared, it's just x times x. Now here's the trick. When I go to pick these numbers, these two terms have to add up to positive 3x. So to get 4, I could do 2 times 2. That doesn't add up or subtract to 3. Or I could do 4 times 1. Does that add up or subtract to 3? Yes. Yeah. So I'm going to put a 4 here and a 1 here. This gives me 4x. And this gives me 1x. But remember, we want a negative 4. So one of these has to be negative. Which one?
1.
This needs to be negative, therefore that needs to be negative. Hey, wait a minute. Isn't this x plus 4 times x minus 1? Huh? That's no accident. The author of the textbook is helping you guys out. So I can take all this stuff and replace it with x plus 4 times x minus 1. Means the same thing. Okay? You guys with me so far? Okay. So let me make a little space here.
Wait, where'd the 15 come
It's always been there.
Oh.
There's nothing I can do about that. So now I need a common denominator. What's this missing over here? What's this missing? X minus 1. So I'm going to hit this with an x minus 1 all over x minus 1. I got to multiply that out. So I get 4x squared minus 4x. Is that right? What's this one missing? X plus 4, right? All over x plus 4. So I get plus 5x, because I got to distribute that through, plus 20. And then all this stuff equals 15, right? Is that right? Okay, so now I just got to do a little algebra. This whole thing is 4x squared plus 1x plus 20 equals 15. But you know what? I'm going to subtract 15 from both sides. And so like this. And I get 5 equals 0. You guys with me so far? Okay, cool. All right, now this one might be, we may need to do quadratic formula. We might be able to do it with the box method. I'm not quite sure. But we're solving for x. I only wrote down the numerators because remember in this process, if we multiply all the fractions by the common denominator, then the common denominators would cancel out, and we could solve with just the numerators. So long as we do what at the end?
Check.
Plug it back into the original equation and make sure there aren't any issues. Is it time to go?
Yeah.
All right, well let me I guess I'll pause it there.
Well, because 9:40, if this is on the regular Tuesday schedule, we.
I'm recording, you guys.
Agrees.
I'm recording. Let's finish up this problem real quick that I was doing for pre-calc. It's problem number 27. Okay. So now to factor this, I'm going to try to guess and check. I may need to use the quadratic formula. I don't know. I'm going to try it and see. So 5 is a prime number. It has to be 5 and 1. Okay. Now 4x could be done by 4 times 1 or 2 times 2. But whatever I end up doing, when I add these up, it has to equal positive 1. I'm not sure how that's going to work because
You put 4 on top by the time.
I don't know. You got to have, one of them has to be,
You have to have negative 4 and negative 1.
it has to be a positive 1 though.
Yeah. Because that negative 4 is gonna drop down with 1.
So you're saying try negative 4x and negative 1x?
Yeah.
We could try it.
Oh,
So
yeah,
this
it might
becomes-
work. The negative 4 will get rid of, go into the 5, and then
Oh wait. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but then you got a negative 4x here. Yeah.
it's the right
I don't-
hand, it just wrong, maybe the
I
right
don't.
one.
Yeah, without a negative sign, there's no way to do it.
The book is wrong.
Well, I don't know what it is. So let's just use the quadratic formula. By the way, if it was factorable, the quadratic formula works just as well as anything else. So we'll just do that. So A is equal to 4, B is equal to 1, and C is equal to 5. Remember that x is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So I say x is equal to negative 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 squared minus 4 times 4. Oh, I see the problem. You guys see the problem? Complex.
Oh, yeah.
Right? The determinant's going to be negative. It's going to be way negative. So at this point, we could probably just stop. But I mean, let's finish it so we can see what it is. Negative 1 plus or minus. This is 1, and this is 4 times 4. Wait, it's negative 80 plus 1, so that's positive 79, right? No, it's negative 79, right? 4 times 5 is 20, times 4 is 80, and then you have the negative sign, so negative 80 plus 1 is negative 79,
Wait, it's
all over 2,
2. No, it should be 2 times 4.
all over 8.
Yeah.
And so here's what we have, 79 I. And so from right there, I could say no real solution. Does that make sense? And that's actually the answer. There is no number that I can plug in to make that equation true unless I start dealing with complex numbers.